Yes, as we all know that when you want to log in our part one of the overview, you say either you go to the website, as in go to Chrome or Google and type www.tailor.com.ng, or you go to our Telegram group and download the Tailor app. This is the Tailor app, right? This is the Tailor app. So in this part two, what we are going to do in this part two is to go on and take an overview of the functionality or the features of that Tailor management system. So we click on the app. As usual, when you click on the app, then you log in. And you log in with, first of all, you have to create an account. I've created a demo account for myself. So create an account for yourself. So I've created an account for myself. So I log in with my email. Then I put my password. What's my password again? I put my password. I think this should be my password. Okay, yes, that's my password. So this is the dashboard, the overview of the dashboard at a glance, like we said in our part one. At a glance, you see the total customer you have, the total clothes type. We will still look at it, the total income, and the total expense or the total expenses. So the first thing you do when you come here after doing the registration, the first thing you do is, like I said, is you choose your team, the color of your team. Then if this green is still the color of your team, no problem. You can still take the green color as your color of the team. Then you go here, you click there. Okay, the team has been successfully this thing. You click here. The first thing you need to do is to go to setting. So that's the reason why you're going to setting is to personalize, to make the app yours. When you go to setting, you click on setting. When you click on setting, you click on user profile. When you click on user profile, then when you click on user profile, you see my name is Mark. I put it. Let's assume that your name is this thing is Mark Stitchix. You can put Mark Stitchix, or whatever your this thing is, or whatever your name, your brand name is. You put Mark Stitchix. Then you put your email address, your phone number. Then this profile, you can put your profile picture if you want. You can put your profile picture if you want. Okay, but I'm putting my own as just Mark. But you can put your brand name. I put my own as that. After putting it, you click on save. Yes. Then secondly, you go on password. But because basically, first time you create an account, the system will automatically send you an email, a normal email, right? So, but the only thing is that you need to, if you want to change your password, you come here. As you can see, this is you put in your current password. When you put in your current password, then you put in your new password and you repeat your new password. Then after you click on save. After you click on save, these are general setting to personalize the system. Then after that, you go to general setting. You click on general setting. When you click on general setting, the application name. What is the application name? I always say, okay, allow it as Tailor management this thing, but you can still put it. If you want to personalize it, this is my brand name, but you can still put it your own brand name, right? You can still put it, that's okay. You can add, say, okay, this thing is Tailor management system or Nikki's management system or whatever that catches your fancy, right? Whatever that catches your fancy or your brand name, you put it there. Then copyright. Copyright is something that comes out like this. Okay, let me show you. This is the copyright. This is the copyright. I put it as Mark Stitchix. You can put your own as if your name is Neki or if your brand name is Neki Stitches. You can just put Neki Stitches here as copyright. Then you can put your logo. Look at your logo. You can put your logo here and put what they call favicon. You can put your favicon here. That's the same logo. But what favicon means is a little logo that comes out anytime you want to open your system that shows on your browser. That's what it is. So you put your logo here. Then you put your copyright, which is here. Then after that, you click on save. That's the general setting. Then after the general setting, you go to company. This is where you set your company, you set your company's name. Okay, I put my company's name as Mark Stitchix. I'm just doing a demo. Your own might be Nikki. I don't know why I'm using that Nikki. Your own might be Nikki Stitchix. Then you put in your email address, like I put in webcraft@gmail.com. You put your email address, then put your phone number, put your address, your personal address, then the currency icon. If you're in Ghana, you put it, what's it called? If you're in Ghana and if you don't know how to, I can help you, but this one is in Naira, right? So you can change it to cedis. You can put the cedis icon. but simple. But if you don't know how to do it, you let me know. I will help you do it. Basically, because I'm in Ghana, the time zone is Accra. I put Accra time zone. If you want to change it to Lagos time zone, you put it and find Lagos. And find African Lagos. Like now, this is African Abidjan. But I am in Ghana. You can just put here and find African Lagos or wherever you are. But since I'm in Ghana as of now, I will put it Africa Accra. Right, then the customer number prefix, what you can use to identify, if you will see how you register your customer, you put your customer, but you can allow it the way it is. The system date format, you can allow all these things the way it is. Then, or if you have a better idea, you can just either you choose the way it appears. Then after you say save. So when you say save, then email. Then when it comes to email, now I believe now you might be on the free trial. After the free trial and you want to subscribe, the free trial is just like a month free trial so that you can get used to. It's a beautiful app so that you know how to use it and know whether you can subscribe. And the subscription is quite affordable. Don't worry about it. That means that everyone that subscribes has an official email. Gmail is not an official email. What I mean that, okay, your name might be Neki Stitches. The email will be nekistitches@tailor.com.ng. nekistitches@tailor.com.ng. You can use that. You'll be using that to be sending official mail anytime a customer comes. Imagine a customer comes to you after measuring the customer goes home and the customer opens his or her email address. He finds that the exact thing, all the details about the measurement. If a customer makes payment, any amount the customer makes, the system sends an email automatically. You don't need to even bother to start sending. The system sends an email automatically. This is the setting. This is the setting. But for now, based on your free trial, it's not set. When one subscribe, it will be set for the person. Okay. So after that, you go back to the dashboard. After you must have done all these things, you go back to the dashboard. Okay, this is it. The staff management. You click on staff. The user. You have the user. You have the roles. You have the log history. What the user means. Okay, let's click on the user. Yes, I created a user called Kofi, and this Kofi I just created is just a demo. This Kofi is my manager, and Sandra is one of the tailors that work in my tailoring shop. So if you want to create, you can click here, because you must create a user. You click here to create a user. Right? But before you create a user, you should first of all create what they call role. What is the user? Is the user an employee or is the user a manager? If you want to create role, you come here, you go down. Okay, let's create the user first. Okay, we click on management, we click on create user. So when we create user, okay, like I said, this you assign a role. You first of all create user. Or you first of all create role. These are roles. Then you click on roles. These are roles. Create role. The two roles I've created is employee and the manager. It depends on what you want to call. You can call it apprentice. You can create role of apprentice. You can create role of a secretary or a receptionist or Tailor 1 or Tailor 2 or any role you want to create. Okay, let's create a role now. You click on role. You find the permission. This is a beautiful app. The permission you are giving to the person or the role. The role is a group of persons. The role you are creating. Look at the permission. Maybe you are creating a role for apprentice. The apprentice, right? The apprentice cannot manage user. They cannot create user. They cannot edit user. They cannot delete user. They cannot, as apprentice, they cannot manage customer. Okay, they cannot even create customer. They cannot edit customer. They cannot. The only thing apprentice can do is let's say show measurement. So that it can show measurement. Apprentice can show measurement. When it comes to order, it depends on the kind of role or the kind of permission you want to give. An apprentice cannot manage invoice. The person that can manage invoice, depending on the role, maybe your manager or whatever, right? So these are the things you can, the information or the permission you can give to any of your workers. It's a beautiful app. After everything, you can say, okay, let's give this role a name. Enter title role. Let's say apprentice, and the apprentice show measurement, edit, manage measurement. Okay, let's give apprentice manage measurement, manage order. No, it cannot manage. Apprentice cannot manage order. Show expense. No. Manage note. No. But it depends on what you personally want to give. Okay, you click on create. Now you see this we have now apprentice, employee, and manager, because I've already created manager before and I've already created employee before. So after that, you can create a user. When you click on a user, then we only have Kofi and Sandra. Okay, let's create another user called what's the name? This name are we going to use? Okay, let's create a user called called Rachel. Let's create a user called Rachel. And what role are you assigning to that user? Is the user apprentice or employee or manager? Yes, let's say employee. Then you enter the user's email address. Let's say this is Rachel. There is nothing like this, but I'm just using it. Rachel at Gmail. Rachel at gmail.com. The R should be small letter R. Rachel at gmail.com. Then now, see what happened. You create a password for the user. When you create a password for the user, let's say the password you are creating for the user is password 1234. But the funny thing is that this password, the good thing about this system is that this password and the email, this password will be sent automatically to the user's inbox. So that when the user wants to enter, the user can choose to, after entering for the first time, the user can choose to change his or her password. The user can choose to change his or her password. So you enter the user's phone number. Okay, let's say 05478123467. There's nothing like this. I'm just doing a demo. You click on create. Now you see you have successfully created an employee called Rachel. Somebody might say, what of tomorrow if the employee is no more working with you? It's okay. If the employee is no more working with you, the only thing you need to do is what? You delete it. You see, the only thing you need to do is to delete. You go here and delete. Maybe if there is any other thing, or maybe you want to update the employee's number or whatever, you can, the green one, you can update it here, right? So it's a beautiful app. So after that, you have created a user, right? You have created a user, then you go back and then customer. Let's say a customer, but before you create a customer and measurement, you have to create measurement. Measurement is measurement unit. You come here and create measurement unit. Though I have already created a measurement unit, but I don't know the measurement unit you are. I'm not really a Tailor, so to say. I'm just a developer. So you come here and create unit. Okay, let's click on unit first, a measurement unit. Click on measurement unit. Then you find out that these are the measurement units I personally have created. I created cm, I created foot, I created inch, I created inches, I created mm. What are measurement today? That's if you are using a tape. What are you using? What are the units that you are going to use to measure? Okay, I don't want this to pass. Okay, I will be stopping anytime. I'm stopping at 20 minutes. If you want to create another unit, another measurement unit, you will click here. You click here to create another. If the units are not here, you want to create another measurement unit that you want to be using, you can create another new measurement unit that you want to be using. That's it. So I'll be stopping the video here so that it will not be too long. It's already 18 minutes here, so that we'll enter to part 3 of our overview.